Hey friends, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, do you see the way it sparkles? Sparkleberry is a 9% American-inspired Belgian Trippel from Bell's Brewery in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Sparkleberry's been around since 2013 and was originally brewed for release at Kalamazoo Pride Fest. It's the first year it's been distributed in cans. Now, Bell's website says this is a June release. I'm sure you'll probably see it hanging around until at least mid-July, though, as I think it's really just starting to hit its stride on store shelves. With that being said, I'm really curious to see if this is going to be a good warm weather beer. So let's take a look at the can, and we'll take a look at it in the glass. So I like the design on this. It's pink. I love the color pink. Whenever I play games, I usually make my dude like a pink color because it's just a cool color, right? So Sparkleberry here up top, it is kind of like, it's got a lot of, it looks like glitter. I mean, it's not obviously real glitter, but it's made to look like glitter. And underneath it says Raspberry Belgian Style Ale. It has a raspberry here. It almost looks like a mirror ball. It's kind of like got these circular pattern on it. And across the bottom, it says Belgian Style Triple Ale brewed with raspberries. Now, I love raspberries. I love Belgian beers. On the back here, it says alcohol 9% by volume, like I mentioned earlier. Shelf life 6 months. And this was actually produced in the Comstock facility, even though I said Kalamazoo up front. So yeah, we'll go ahead and open this up. We'll take a look. The recommended drinkware is the large snifter. So I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to try it in the large snifter. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Being a triple, I'm expecting it to be a little bit lighter in color, but because it's with raspberries, it's raspberry Belgian style ale. I'm expecting that it's going to have like a pink hue to it. I think it'd almost be a crime. I know I'm going to be putting my foot in my mouth here, though. I think it's almost going to be a crime if this isn't like a pink color, considering everything on this can is pink. So we're going to go ahead and pour this. Oh, there we go. All right, didn't let me down. It's coming out nice and pink out of the can here. And collecting in the glass, it's got more of like a reddish, kind of almost like a ruby reddish kind of color, maybe a little couple shades darker than that, but it looks like it's going to be pretty clear. Not a whole lot of carbonation here. Yeah, it's not hazy. There's a lot of condensation on this glass if I kind of wipe it off. It's not transparent. I mean, I can't totally see my hand through it, but I can see like the shadow of my hand, or at least my hand blocking the light. And let's get a nose on this. Yeah, it smells like a lot of raspberries. Big time smell the raspberry. I don't know if I'm getting much else out of it, though. Really just kind of strong raspberry. I want to see what the date, if it's on the can here. Okay, so it does have a canned on date, packaged on May 18th, 18. So a little bit more than a month ago. So, it's pretty fresh. Like I said, it's got a June release date. I'm sure, obviously, it gets canned. It takes some time to hit distribution. The head is dissipated totally, though. I'm going to go ahead and give it a drink. Cheers. So it has a lot of raspberry taste up front. It's not super carbonated. It's not super thick. At 9%, I was kind of expecting the mouthfeel to be a little bit thicker. It's nice medium mouthfeel. It's almost, actually, for 9%, it's almost kind of on the light side. The boozy 9% is kind of in there, but I think it's hiding behind the raspberry. Sometimes with raspberry, you can kind of get a little bit of a bitter raspberry taste at the end, and I think this is kind of straddling that line. Yeah, the raspberries, it's definitely very raspberry forward, very, very raspberry forward. This is a triple, so I would expect it to have a little bit more of a, kind of like a coriander, orangey kind of taste, but that's not really in this. So I'm getting a lot of raspberry. It's not overpowering raspberry, though, so that's the good news. It's got a nice raspberry. At first, when you take a drink, it's really subtle raspberry, and it rolls in on your tongue. And then at the end, the raspberry starts to get really intense, and you start to get that kind of, it's a sweet raspberry mixed with a tart raspberry, and that boozy quality that it's in there, but it's not super upfront. It mixes really well with that raspberry tartness. I'm already going to tell you, at 9%, this is very, very dangerous. Like, I could probably drink one of these easily and say, oh, let's have another one, and be through like half of the next one. And then that 9% is really going to hit you, really going to kick you in the teeth. Super smooth, as you would expect from Bell's, obviously refined. This is a newly distributed beer, but it's not a new beer for them, so it's not like something they're just kind of throwing out there hoping that, I hope what we did works. So I think they said they won a bronze with this beer when it was released in 2013. So they know what they're doing. They've obviously probably refined it. And again, this is super dangerous. Don't go in buying, I think it's either in a 4-pack of cans or 6-pack. I got it as a single. But don't go in thinking you're going to buy that 4-pack or that 6-pack and you're going to finish it all in one sitting, because you can finish it, but you're not going to be doing anything else when you're done with it. Once that alcohol, that 9% really starts to hit you, it's game over, man, game over. So just make sure that if you're drinking this as a casual kind of drink, or you're going to be following it up with a couple more, make sure you're careful with it, because while it doesn't taste like 9%, it's going to hit you with 9% on the tail end. So again, just be careful when you're trying this out. All right, friends, that has been Sparkleberry from Bell's. Does this sound like a good summer beer? And what do you think about Belgians in the summer? I'm personally a big fan of Belgians in the summer, but hey, that's just me. I think this one would be a really good summer beer. You just have to be careful with it. 9% it can get out of hand really quick. So if you like Michigan beer and you like Michigan beer content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out Michigan beer reviews twice a week, and I drop a national or a non-Michigan beer in here once in a while, every couple Wednesdays as well. You can also find links to my social media, some merch, and the gear I use, and my blog at drafttherapy.com in the description below this video. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries wherever they are, and most importantly, don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.